everyone, it's Michelle from Country Morning Creations. I have decided to start doing more videos that are full length that can also then be cut down and become shorts. So most people actually follow me through my shorts. And if you don't want to watch the whole video, you're welcome to go find the short version of it also in my feed. So you can do that. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is actually, let me go back over and tell you what I'm doing. So I started a challenge last year. I think I had all of 2 people doing it. I think this year I have all of 3 people doing it. If you're interested in doing this challenge, there's a freebie link that you can print this out. I printed it out and then cut it out so everything was on sticker paper. So this week we're doing Quote Glass Community Tea, Blue and Magenta. And I'm going to just walk you along with me as I'm doing all my stuff. This will get edited because you don't want to watch paint dry, literally. So we're going to go over here, and this is a journal I made, and there is a video on how I made this as well. And it is a ring binder, so it makes it really, really easy to simply take pages out. Just like that. Now, parts of this I'm going to be quiet because I like to make these ASMR videos. And so if you wanted to hear me talking, well, sorry about that. So the first thing I'm going to do though is, one of the things was blue and magenta. And if you'll see, this is a Ferris wheel press. And I can't remember what it is, but it does have some magenta highlights in it. And so I'm going to take that and I'm going to use this small cup, and we're going to use this ink, if I can get it to all really mix up, and we're going to make some circles on the paper. This is a technique I learned. So we're just painting around the edge and kind of sort of making a mess, but that's okay because this is just going to be the background. All right, now that I have some circles on there, I'm also going to grab a pipette. All right, now I'm feeling like this is just a little bit too white. I do have the faded jeans, and I'm going to use that and do some edging around the edge. So I'm just going to take that off. me see if I can find my wipes. I'll grab a wipe. We'll just clean this off a little bit. Get rid of all of that. Put that back where we are. And now, much better. Okay, so now we have our blue and magenta. Very obvious. I mean, you can really see that coming out. And we're going to add some more layers here. So the next thing is some things that were glass, and I have these pictures and photographs of some glass flowers, and I'm going to just cut those out. Now I know a lot of people fussy cut with really tiny scissors, but I feel like nobody has time for that, and I'm going to do a rough cut first, and then I'm going to cut these out. Actually, I'm going to use my magnets so I don't keep having to mess with this. This is a glass board, so it's magnetic as well, from Glassboard Studios. Highly recommend them. I will link them below. All right, so that one is now cut out, and I am going to do the other bottle as well. So again, I just kind of roughly cut it away from everything else. And so we have these two, and I think I'm going to put one up high and one kind of in the middle, because for community I'm going to use these lovely ladies. And so I'm going to, let's do that. And also it talks about tea, and I thought about using this, but I may use a different one. Well, let's get these glued down first. Just going to put that down so if I over glue, and I do like to use this to get a better feel. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one really close to the edge. All right, there's that. Well, I'm going to cut this one out and see if I can make this one fit right. I like this. So now, where can I fit this that it will still be seen when we put them over the top of everything? And see, that won't be seen. One of the things I've learned is that if I don't do things quite right, then stuff gets covered up. And so like right now, those bottles are getting completely covered up. So I think this may need to go up behind them. And actually, I think I'm going to cut this out a little bit smaller. We're just going to fussy cut around it. And now it will fit up in the corner here. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Oops, I set that down right on top of a piece of tape. Oh well. I pulled it off. And then I'm going to cut out these two cookies. And then for this one, I'm going to use a glue stick. Okay, I like that. So the next thing we need to glue down is our lovely ladies. And I think they're going to go about right there. Let me grab my paper and try not to lay them down on top of where I've already glued. And so now I'm going to put them, actually I'm going to take this little chunk of tape out of the middle here, just pull that off. Let's see if we can get them to lay down where we want them to go. There we go. Now, last but not least, we need a quote. Probably should have done that beforehand. So I'm going to use this and this quote, which is one of my favorites. Yes, you can see I got it on sale. I need my Distress Oxide. We're going to use this. And I'm not sure where we're going to put this, but we'll see. So we're going to use, actually I don't want to do it on top of this because I don't think it's even. So we're going to just lay that down there. Ooh, that turned out pretty. Okay, time for some fun-edged scissors for this. Let me grab those. Let's see. That's Stampin' Victorian. Those are some of my favorite. Heartbeat is really pretty. I need something though that's smaller. Ooh, that might work. What is this one? Mini Pinking. This is a zigzag. I kind of like a scallop better. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, better yet. There we go. It's a decal edge. Now to make this stand out really well, I'm going to go ahead and move that back down. I'm going to go ahead and put this around the edge as well. And this quote is attributed to Abe Lincoln, but nobody knows really for sure who actually said it. And I'm debating, do I want to put it down here? It seems like I don't have any more space left because I could have put it up here, but then that covers too much up. So I think we're going to just put it there. Let's grab our paper and tape. And yes, we're going to cover up legs, but that's okay. And then last but not least, I'm going to add this. And again, I want to edge this with the blue as well. This is going to be a very blue. And I think we're going to put this right next to the quote down in here. And now we're done. So that is my CMC 24 challenge. If you would like to join us, feel free to join us. The link is in the bio, and I will have it linked below also in my description box. I hope you've enjoyed this little collage with me, and I hope I've inspired you to be creative today.